Hi again, and thank you so much just for giving me a few minutes of your time. And hopefully some of these things will just be helpful. It's like a buffet table that I like to lay out, and you can take whatever you feel is helpful to you. I want to talk to you today about the art of communication. Communication is, look, it's something we do all the time. We're either communicating verbally or non-verbally. Not everybody is gifted in being a public speaker and speaking to large groups, large auditoriums, small groups. But we all do communicate every day to some degree, whether it's to somebody at the shop, whether it's to somebody that you live with, somebody that you work with. And just a couple of pointers I'd like to throw out there for positive communication, because sometimes people will say, I don't think I'm getting my point across. I don't think people are listening to me. People aren't hearing what I'm saying. Here's a practical thing: eye contact. Eye contact is so important. It just shows respect, firstly. It also shows a degree of confidence. And I think sometimes that's where people fall down. I've worked with some with people that are already lacking in self-confidence, and they just can't make eye contact. And that is like the first lesson that I'll try and cover with them, is actually realizing that they're a human being. They have the dignity of an opinion, and they're allowed to express it while looking at me. Eye contact is such an important thing. Enunciation. I'm not saying everyone needs to have absolutely brilliant diction in their voice and use all the correct words. People have varying degrees and levels of communication and education and so forth. But what we can do is make ourselves heard. Speak up. Make sure that people can actually hear what you're saying. If you're a very fast talker, talk a little bit slower so that people can actually hear what you're saying. You're enunciating your words and you're getting yourself heard. Body language is so important as well. Negative body language, where you're closing yourself off to the person, you're looking away from the person while you're talking to them. These are things that actually can really hold back your ability to communicate effectively. What about something like tone of voice? I've had people talk to me in such an aggressive tone of voice, and I'll say to them, why are you so aggressive? And they'll literally be saying back to me, I'm not. Well, wow, you really are coming across very aggressively, and maybe we need to listen to ourselves and ask ourselves, if somebody else was talking to me like this, how would I respond? Get to the point. You know, sometimes we're too scared to close in on the point of what we're actually trying to say. That we, as they say in England here, we go around the houses. We actually just don't bring that thing into land. We're just circling and circling and circling the airfield. Get to the point. Say what it is you want to say. Consider your words. If you're not a public speaker, think about it. If you're having a very important conversation with somebody, think about what you're about to say. Don't shut other people down. Don't dominate conversations. Listen to what other people have to say. These are just a couple of very practical communication skills, and we'll develop that and we'll unpack some of those in later clips that I plan to do. But thank you so much for joining me on the You Revolution, and we'll chat again soon. Bye bye now.